good, Tips? What's good, Tips?
In the building.
Yeah, man.
With one of the, I would say, one of the best MCs, up and coming MCs who knows how to put himself out there.
Trying, man, trying.
Because I see you everywhere. I do see you
trying,
everywhere.
Man, trying, man.
See, so I want you to tell the public, where are you from?
I'm from King's Standing, Birmingham,
Okay.
0121.
Okay.
That's where I'm from. That's where I'm representing, and that's where I'll be at.
Okay. And how old are you?
22.
Okay. And what school did you go to in Birmingham? Because we always say the school to shout out.
So I went to Christ King Primary School, which was again in King's Standing, 10 minutes away. And then I went to secondary school. It's in Aldridge, so it's kind of like a very small borough between Walsall and Birmingham. I went to St. Francis of Assisi. And yeah, that's kind of where it is. Okay
then, so big shout out to the St. Aldridge Massive.
No, the Aldridge Massive of St. Francis of Assisi.
Aldridge Massive of
It's bare techie, isn't it? So it's one of them ones.
How was your school days?
School day, different in the sense. Well, I'm ginger, innit? So I got bullied bare. Let's not beat around the bush. But then, so bearing in mind, this was 2007. I went into year 7, and I was into grime from about 2006. Okay. But then everyone else around me that was not. So because this was the first time grime had died. Type of thing. So I'm banging out Scorcher and Gets and Murky and all of these, man. And everyone's like, nah. They literally went to me, nah. You just act black, or you think you're black, and that was like a whole theme throughout my entire secondary school days. And then when grime started to become popular, like 2014, I got people from school saying, "Yo, have you heard this Skeptic Israel? Meridian Dan dropped this." So
and you were just like, I knew about this ages ago.
I've been on this from Lord of the Marks, you know, like from them.
So,
you know.
So then you became like the guru then.
But nah, school days, got bullied. But it was mostly through hair color and the music I listened to. And then
Do you think that by you getting bullied at school, it's sort of made you tougher though?
So that would go into my first year of uni. That was kind of when I learned to not care about anyone's opinion, and from those 3-4 years ago, whatever it was, from then no one's opinion can affect me. Like I don't look like a stereotypical grime MC.
I can see that in you.
I've stepped into this room and I'm Mayday. I can step into someone else's room or a cypher or I don't know, a studio or whatever, and I'm still gonna be Mayday in all like my energetic ginger self, you know what I mean? So I know who I am and I'm comfortable in my own skin type of thing. So when I step into a room, you can get me like wherever. I'm not gonna act for you and then you've got 3 man that I don't know, so you know what I mean? So I'm comfortable with who I am, I know who I am, and that makes people uncomfortable, to be fair, from what I found. Like, oh, he's a bit too sure of himself, or he knows what he's doing. It's like, eyes on him and that, so
alright then. So boom, you started doing the MCing now,
2 years ago. I've probably been spitting for about 2 years altogether.
Okay then. And what was the sort of thing that happened, the catalyst that made you go, boom, I'm gonna do this proper now?
It was so simple. I was bored of what I was hearing at the time. Like the music, whether it was grime or jazz or whatever I was listening to at the time, I was just bored of what I was hearing. So
actually, stop. Who was the artist that you were listening to, that you were rating back then, before
music? With me, music changes. Like everyone goes through phases and that. But this is 2014, so the whole German whip phase had just happened, and then before that, a few people have come back here and there. So I can't really pinpoint it to an artist, but I'd say just grime as a whole.
You just like grime as a whole? Okay.
Because this was when radio got popular again. So like people going pirate radio and spraying lyrics there. And then in terms of tunes that were coming out, I was just bored of what I was hearing. So I thought, you know what, I can rhyme a word. Literally, I just went, let me write a lyric and then see how it goes. And then from there, I've just continued. So it was literally just a case of, because I put out music that, my music, I'm going to listen to my music. So if you see me listening to it on whatever, it's because I am listening to my music. I don't just put it out for the sake of it. So I make music that I can actually listen to myself, that I wasn't bored of. And then that's how it kind of snowballed into where we are today.
But I think we still didn't get the answer. What artist would you say you would like the most in the grime scene, that you thought, I like that artist? I like that artist, but when you started MCing, because you were thinking it's not, they ain't doing it no more.
It's everyone has the thing, like Murky Ace is very lyrical and very technical, but then you have like the energy of Mayhem and that, and then Socks is like one of the best lyricists and whatever. So you know, so like everyone has their own different things I can pick from, and then like Manga, for example, he just tells amazing stories. You know what I mean? So like everyone has their own like bits and bobs I've kind of interpreted. So I may listen to him just to get gassed whilst I'm in the gym. Or when I'm on a car ride, I'm looking out the window pretending I'm in a music video. I might just listen to something a bit more mellow type of thing. You know what I mean?
So when they stopped releasing stuff, that's when you said, I need to start jumping in.
It was just kind of to me, it felt, from what I was listening to, both my own rotation and just music in general, it all felt a bit stagnant. So I thought, you know what, let me try something. If it works, it works. Okay. If not, we'll carry on.
What do you think of the state of the grime scene at the moment?
In a whole, it's healthy. It's very healthy. Yeah. With projects going, Skepta did the whole thing with ASAP Rocky, so that's very international.
Yeah.
So like grime, that's come from East London to where it is now.
Yeah.
And then Birmingham more specifically, JK, Safwan, Leisha, they're all doing bits on there.
Yeah.
In the rap game, Misty's doing his thing respectively. So, grime as a whole and Birmingham as a whole, both music scenes, they're very, very healthy. Probably the healthiest they've been since their initial inception, in my opinion.
Okay, and you don't think that this Afro swing thing, because I was at the Rated Awards, and I didn't really see any grime in the captions, but then at the end, obviously D-Double, they did their thing, but I was just like, in the votes and all that kind of stuff, I didn't see much.
Well, with me, it's kind of, I feel music goes through cycles. So like back in 2006, 2007, when grime kind of teetered off or whatever, funky became a thing and funky house and etc. But then that was only to 2009. So I think a lot of music has cycles and they have like a solid period, like dubstep for example as well.
Yes,
that had a solid 2-3 years. And everyone's like, yeah, this is, and then it's kind of teetered off. But the thing is, grime has been a consistent force since its inception. So that's nearly 2 decades worth of music, and it's still coming from the same place, from the bedroom studio, from etc. It's just now a lot more people can see it.
Exactly. Right. So speaking of a lot more people being able to see stuff, one of the things that got me really interested in what you're doing was, obviously your music's good, but the thing that got me was the way that you market your music. And me being really, really like passionate about music marketing and how an artist, the journey he has to take to get himself out there. I like looking at that and sort of commenting on that. When we were speaking at the Pivotal Music Conference about music marketing and stuff, that's what made me think, yo, this guy Mayo, he knows about this deeply. Like
it's more like, I know if my song's not on Spotify in 2018, then my song don't exist type of thing, you know what I mean? So like, it's easy for a SoundCloud or a Bandcamp link up, but like, you have to get out there. And like, as 2018, just even if it's not music, like, you can't tell me a big brand that hasn't got a massive social media presence. Like Coca-Cola's been out for 70, 80 years and they still promote their product every single day. My point is, attention is the currency of 2018. If I've got your attention, I can sell you or anything, or I can get you to divert your attention to this, you know what I mean? So I kind of do my little creations here and there, and then from that divert traffic and attention to where I want it to go, which in my case would be towards my music.
Exactly. So tell us about how you promoted your latest song, because this song is currently on 60,000 Spotify playlist listens, and you've got 24,000, if not more, monthly listeners on Spotify. Now that's not even talking about what's happened on iTunes.
No, that's just those stats you just reeled off, they are strictly for Spotify. So 6,000 streams and around 20,000 average monthly listeners. So for that, the tune is called Light Juve, and the theme about it was, the whole idea with that tune was just to have fun. But then it kind of spiraled into a thing about Juventus, the football team. So as soon as I had the tune, I started emailing Instagram influencers, YouTubers to use as background music, people in Turin, which is the city the Juventus football stadium's in, email papers there, football interviewers, radio shows like this, and just thought the fan base for that, the theme of the song is going to be in Italy and etc. So I reached like, that's where the people are. So instead of them coming to me, I just took it to them. And I just kind of emailed it, stuck it on and whatever, and did stuff like that.
Because that's you thinking outside the box. It's you saying, look, I'm in Birmingham. They might not be supporting me as much as I wanted to be in Birmingham. It's a big world out there.
But this is where things like Spotify and YouTube analytics, they all play in. So like, if I have a massive fan base in Brazil, I'm going to go out to Brazil and shoot a video and incorporate that fan base type of thing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's just kind of reading your analytics. And if I've got, like, when people tour, they do like Brum, London, Manchester. But if I've got massive amounts of fans in Nottingham, Norwich and Scotland, it's better off for me to go there to kind of, you know what I mean? So
and
just kind of reading
analytics, and that's what we were talking about.
So if you look at your analytics and see, oh, I'm getting so many listens in there, or this city really likes my music, then for me, it makes more sense to kind of divert your attention on a whole in general outside, but towards them more so. And then also at this time, Cristiano Ronaldo had just transferred from Real Madrid to Juventus. So I took the interview and I put my own captions over it. And if you watch the video, which is on my Instagram, it looks like Cristiano Ronaldo. I was actually talking about the song. He's like, yeah, this is my theme tune now and all of that. And I just created that from nothing. Like, I'm creative in that way. And that got a good response. There was people outside, they said they didn't like football in general, but they like my music, so they watched the video and they was like, did he say that? I'm just saying, yeah, man, I called Cristiano Ronaldo yesterday, he was fully rating it, man. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna listen to the tune now, and like that's how he kind of catapulted from literally a small Instagram clip of like 55 seconds into what it is at the moment.
See, what you've just said, I've learned so much.
Thank you.
First of all, people, you need to be listening to what is current, what's going on in the media.
Yes. Current affairs in any...
Current affairs.
It's like, just to stop you there, it's like I was very surprised no one did like a World Cup rhythm or a World Cup tune. Because if that was on there and then someone's on there looking for things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's the timing. It's like when someone puts out a project on Halloween that's very dark, or someone puts, like Michael Bublé only comes out at Christmas. Man hibernates for the first 11 months of the year, comes out at Christmas, you know what I mean? And he knows that's his demographic, so that's how he plays on it. So with me, when I weren't planning for the whole Cristiano Ronaldo thing to happen, but that just kind of came over at the same time the song was coming out. So just use it to your advantage.
Exactly.
Like if you're aware of what's going on around you, you could incorporate into so many different ways.
So many different ways. And it's just, to me, it's just utilizing your skills, because you obviously know how to do editing and things like that.
Yeah, but even then there's like simple apps like Canva app, InShot, all these small apps you can download for free. You can literally do it all from your phone.
There you go.
Literally.
See, so and then from that, because you also took note of the fact that Instagram is one of the most popular social media platforms.
It's the fastest rising now. I think it's got at the time of speaking, it's got 1.1 world billion users.
See that?
So you know what I mean? I mean, Facebook for me is still, Facebook has the share button, you know what I mean? So everything that normally goes viral or has viral potential, it always goes there on Facebook first.
Yeah.
Instagram make it hard to share links, and then Twitter's a lot more for conversation and threads.
Yeah.
So every social media, even Snapchat and Pinterest and all these social medias, they have their own I call it a language, like their own language.
Yeah.
So like Facebook, I'll post once or twice a week. But Twitter, I've got to tweet like 15, 20 times a day just to get someone's attention. So everything's different. So for me, it's just kind of been trial and error, and utilizing and learning about the social medias, and then playing it to strengths.
His best strength. So you've told me that you've got a video coming out now.
Yes. So off the back of what we were just saying about, I knew the fan base was in Italy. We flew out to Italy. Well, it was me, my boy Big C, my cameraman Jay, and we flew ourselves out to Italy.
Yeah.
As always with the videos, I directed them. We were there for 50 hours. We slept 7 hours. The rest of it working.
Wow.
So everyone's like, yeah, Italy was cool. I was like, nah, Italy was work.
Yeah.
So like we landed at 9 a.m. We didn't go to bed till 3 a.m. the following morning.
Wow.
But what I did, we shot the music video. The music video is great. That'll come out next week, towards the end of September.
Yeah.
But then what we did, I started a series called Hours.
Yeah.
And Hours is going to be a thing that follows me for my career. So it's like a behind the scenes kind of insight into the whole creative process itself.
Yes.
And like there's little bits of jokes and etc. in there. It's only a 6-minute video. But from the response that I got, people are like, oh, so that's how you did that shot, or oh, so you thought of this lyric because you saw, and whatever. So people are getting an insight into the whole creative process. Yeah. And then like when I watch stuff like the Noise documentary or like things like behind the scenes, that's what I like to see from the artists I listen to. Yeah. So it only makes sense to incorporate that as, how does Mayday write this lyric? How did Mayday think that would work in this shot on this part? You know what I mean? And then that's, so Hours is my outlet to do that.
Yeah. Brilliant. All right then. So the video's coming out next week, so it's good timing for you to be here.
Yeah. The video would have been out earlier, but by the time we got back from Italy, because we edited the vlog whilst we were in Italy, so we finished it at 5 a.m. in the morning. We flew back at 7, so we edited it in the airport, uploaded it on the Wi-Fi, and then saved. Mate, the amount of Italian coffee, I don't drink coffee, but coffee saved me that time. I'm not even joking, man.
All I'm seeing is the work rate. Bro, the levels are up, blood. The levels are up. And it's showing the hunger. You get me?
That's it, man.
Some people put music out and they just say, I don't care about it. It's just me just doing it just to see what happens. But then when nobody shares it, no one appreciates it, they get down.
You know as well, no one owes no one in this life nothing, you know what I mean? The fact people listen to my music and I've worked for it is a blessing, you know what I mean? But then I could drop a tune tomorrow and no one cares because no one owes me anything, you know what I mean? So I have to put it in their faces. I have to get their attention, and if like there's always gonna be someone working harder, but if I'm working my hardest to do that on my own, then that's all I can do.
Because a lot of people, they think, oh, somebody owes them something, and it's just
it's like there's a lyricist, as we're talking right now, there's a sick 15-year-old lyricist in his room. He's just put a tune on SoundCloud. He's got 400 plays. It's one of the sickest tunes no one's ever heard because he's not pushing it out there. He's just sitting it on there and he's just waiting for it to blow on its own, you know what I mean? But you have to put in that work to get to a stage. It's like every overnight success has a solid like 7 to 10 years of hard work behind them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
So that's like you have to put in the work to get to the point where your stuff kind of does its own thing.
Exactly. All right then, B. Well, yo, all I can say is thank you very much for coming down to the studio.
No worries, man.
I think we could probably talk for a lot longer.
yeah. I know you've got a lot to say, Tips. I know you got a lot to say.
Me, I think you. I was listening to you. But if somebody does want to follow your journey, you're saying Hours is obviously one way to do it.
So Hours is the YouTube series. Yeah. And I'll put all my YouTube content is on my own channel.
Yeah.
So if you just type in Mayday Hours, HOURS, that'll direct you to everything.
Yeah.
But then I'm most active on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Yeah.
So my Twitter and Instagram handles are Mayday Mayo. So that's MAYDAYMAYO. And you'll find me on there, DM me, we'll chat, we'll discuss, we'll debate, whatever. And then Facebook is Mayday Music, but music is spelled with 2 Ks. Okay. And you'll see posts of what I'm doing in the day. And like sometimes I throw tips, books I'm reading, articles I think are helpful for both social marketing or whatever. So come interact with me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely will. And it's like you will speak back to them. That's the one thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like the thing is everyone's human, innit?
Yeah.
It's like if I go, yeah, your tune's sick, and then they hear me, I'm like, alright, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
Like if someone goes, yeah, your tune's sick, I'm like, yeah, thanks, and I'll ask them a question like, how was your day or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just basic human decency, isn't it? Like if someone's gone out their way to listen to something that manifested in my brain and now is a piece like he's on Spotify or whatever, and then they can go and have a conversation about it as well.
Yeah.
It's sick, man.
It's sick. All right then, boom. We're gonna play your track right now. This track is.
Can I introduce it?
Go on then.
Okay,
go on
boom.
then. You introduced it.
You're tuned in, to 101.8 WCRFM, Mayday and Tips, man. And this is Mayday's newest tune. The video is out next week. This is Mayday, like Juve. Tips, man, run it.
When I spit bars on top of the league, man, I'm coming like Juventus. If I wage war on anyone, then man, I'm coming like Crusade. Shut down everything, anything, Mayday, come like Tuesday.